Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game. And we got a great one in store, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Let's go! Red, yellow. Black shot. Ready?
They go play action. Young. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Dante Fowler in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game.
Yellow.
Motion man is Shakir.
Claws red. Set.
It's Young off play action. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh, his first throw of his playoff matchup is intercepted.
Bennett has it, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Shaquille Griffin is the one who stuck him for the loss there.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Dobbs goes in motion.
Second down, Murray sets to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big pickup of 38.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
2nd and 10.
Here's Murray.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Throwing again, Murray. And that will be incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because it needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Gano's kick is good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. A lot of energy in this building tonight, but the opening drive produces 3, maybe quiets them just a bit, at least momentarily.
Just a little, right? That's all you're asking for, right? Things just getting started. You know they haven't taken the momentum totally here, but at the same time, they like what they've done here in the early going.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their second drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Second down and 8. Young, he's going to change it up. On second down, another shot for Robinson.
And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ready?
Finds his receiver, Watson. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and he was able to get it by play. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. So, Charles, you look at this offense, you think about it, you got a rookie quarterback at the helm. You're in the divisional round of the playoffs here. That head of his just has to be spinning, doesn't it?
Well, normally you'd have to say yes, but I do think that the way things went last week, how he played in the wild card win, how sensational he was, that'll stop his head from spinning. And now he's in a situation that's getting towards uncharted territory because you've got Joe Flacco, Mark Sanchez, the only 2 rookies to win 2 playoff games in 1 year. He's trying to join that company, but it's not going to be easy to get it done.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Here's 2nd and 10. Robinson up the middle. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now 3rd down and 7. And they'll send Pickens in motion right here.
6, Mega. Black Ultra. Striker. Ready.
On play action, Young. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Young to throw on fourth. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Robinson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up
A play fake. Now Young.
at the 49ers. 39-yard
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Niners are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Vita Vea stopped that play in its tracks. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. To throw, it's Murray.
Short throw going to be caught by Waller.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Now Murray.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, Dom Maggio out to punt.
Taking it about the 36. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return.
And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Go red. Red, cycle. Trail green. Steel, black. Blaster, 6. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw, Young. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down.
White. Ready?
Young now. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the 49ers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On play action, it's Murray. Open man is Hill. He's got it. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 31. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's Murray.
That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good, and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Set to kick off.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff.
Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Sliding out of the pocket. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Let's go. 97.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go, set.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Set.
Robinson, he'll try the left side.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Robinson with another carry.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Yellow.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Ready.
Throwing, Young.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Rail, yellow.
Fourth down, Young. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. Stopped on the play by Jaquan Brisker.
Now that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Murray going to throw.
And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down. They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
He will push his way down to about the 14. A 3rd field goal in the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. They complete it to Hill. Touchdown 49ers.
as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now the 49ers electing to leave the offense out there and go for 2. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. That right there makes up for that missed extra point they had after the first score.
Yeah, they went ahead and got back to level by going for 2 and having the normal amount of points. So that works out pretty well for them. And if you're the kicker, don't worry about it too much. Now they've got back to where they want to be, he'll trot out there for the next one.
And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. Carlson able to put this one through. They will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. But trailing here in the first half still, but maybe, Charles, that'll help them get some momentum back. First the forced fumble, and then they're able to get a field goal out of it.
And down in the game, they came out and created their own opportunity on one side of the ball and did get points out of it, as you mentioned. Complimentary football right there as they try and bring this one back to even.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Glenn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. That's out to Hill, right side complete. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. Murray now. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably what he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10, just missed that one.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that.
There he goes, left side. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
2nd and 6. Murray a give. This is Drake.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 22.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. In motion, Hill.
They're going for it. Hits Murray.
And he is caught. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
From the 5, 2nd and 4.
Now a run up the middle with Drake. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
It'll be Murray on the keeper.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
Kyler Murray scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Niners continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. And it's 21-3.
Makes the score Niners 21, Seahawks 3. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Got it.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Ready, ready.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Young off the play fake.
At the 31-yard line.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Look at the big fella go.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Dalton Kincaid.
69 yards.
yards. And the Seahawks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it makes the score 21-10. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. The drive will start with an option going left. Now he's into the clear again. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Kyler Murray, 60 yards. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is up to 18 now. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 52 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Smash, red. Set.
They go play action. Young. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Strike two. Ready?
Off the play fake, Young. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Niners are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Play action. Now it's Murray. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
19 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running left to give to Pacheco. And that one blown up quickly.
as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Throwing now is Murray. They'll set up the screen to Drake. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now Murray off play action. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. A third down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw caught by his receiver, Hill.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's second down.
Tyreek Hill's got another one.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown of the night.
And the 49ers are moving closer to a date now. The NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth quarter lead.
Gano the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25.
Seahawks 10. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
On the return from his end zone is Grant.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Jakeem Grant on the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
And they'll send Pickens in motion right here.
On play action, Young. Flush to his right.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And they'll send Pickens in motion right here.
To throw on second down is Young. Caught out left side by Robinson. Showed that brute strength, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. To throw, Young.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 37.
And that's good for a Seahawks.
A play fake. Now Young. And my goodness, another interception. Pushing through tacklers at the 30.
And the 49ers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because,
this is caught inside the 15. A big play there for the Niners. And even 60 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Second and goal from the 6 this time. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he's got it. Touchdown 49ers. Isaiah Pacheco from 6 yards away. And the 49ers start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Extra point try good by Gano. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Seahawks.
And as we've talked to special teams coaches, that theme of being aggressive continues to come through, doesn't it? When they moved the kickoff back to the 35, it was going to cut down on the number of opportunities. But if you've got a special guy, you give him the green light no matter where he fields it in the end zone. And in this case, it paid off handsomely.
He fielded it deep in the range of emotions. Maybe like, oh, no, don't. And then all of a sudden you see him break in. You're like, yeah, way to go.
Yeah, sometimes you have to remind your head coach that he improved the green light for bringing it out from deep in the end zone. And that's exactly why he did.
Oh, I think the Seahawks got it. They did. It's Seattle football. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. It's Young off play action. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Young going to move him around.
6, mega. Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
And Young's throw there incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. And they'll send Pickens in motion right here. To the air once more, Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Here we go.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Red. Go pink. Slide blue. Blue strikers. Needle blue. Cheetah. Cheetah.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out. Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
They're going option play on third down. They'll hand it to Drake here on the option. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready, because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship.